Morning, everyone. It's Friday, and it's the first Friday of the month, so it's the jobs report. And it came in dramatically better than expected. They were looking for around plus 270 or so, and it came in at plus 379. Honestly, I have a real problem believing it. We had an unemployment rate of 6.2%. We had a participation rate of 61.4, which sucks. The U6 rate, which is, more realistic, was 11.1 against 6.2 as the published number. December was revised down again from minus 227 to minus 306, and the trade deficit increased yet again. The biggest part of the gain of 379 was 355 in leisure and hospitality. So clearly that's a reopening story, and that's absolutely the way that it's going to go. Okay, Boeing looking for a new $4 billion revolving credit. Gap Stores, GPS, beat on revenues, missed on earnings, but gave good guidance. The stock was 25.38, down 37 yesterday. It traded up to 26.98, and the last is 26.67, which is up 1.4%. Costco, I mentioned yesterday, they beat on revenues and missed on earnings, primarily because of increases in wages. The stock got down to 311, it rallied a little bit, and currently is 313, down 6. CoStar has dropped its $7 billion bid for CoreLogic. I'm a little surprised at the stock being 78.60, down only 426. But CoStar is trading at 800, up 41.5 or 5.5% on the same news. AVGO, Broadcom, beat top and bottom. The stock was 490 about a week ago, closed yesterday 443.59, down 19.5. This morning traded down to 423, but currently is 442.80, and that's up 1080 or 2.55%. And one that I've mentioned a couple of times in the last couple of days, SLGG. That is a gaming stock, not gambling, gaming. And it has a recent range of 292 to 965, closed last night. As I've been mentioning for 2 days, it was up $1, then it was up $2, closed last night at 882, up 361, is currently trading 676, down $2.06, and I did not see any real news on it this morning. Okay, chart on the screen is the coffee. Why am I showing it? As far as I'm concerned, it got to pretty much exactly where I was looking at it for a pullback. I was looking for 129.50. Got down to 129.35 today. If I expand it out on the weekly, you'll see the Y that I'm looking at it. This is the long term. That's a year. I'm going to go back to 5 years. You can see we came off the high in 2016, through the high here in 2019, 2020, and now we've broken above that downtrend line and pulled right back to it. My suggestion, if you're not trading futures, which we're offering and have been doing particularly well. In fact, we've been short the NASDAQ a couple of times in the last couple of days and really did well on it. in any event, I would use JO here. I'm going to look for some options, probably put something out on that shortly. As far as the rest of the futures, I'll give you a look. Oil up $1.37. Nat gas down 2 cents. Nothing overwhelming. Gold down $12 again. 1683. Another recent low. Let's give you a look at that too. As you can see, we're still headed well, this is support right here, but it still looks like we're going to hit that 1650, 1660 number. And I'm going to expand this out a little so you can see that's what I think is the next round number, 1650, and it is also the 100-day moving average. This is the weekly, so I'll go to the daily. And a look at the daily shows pretty much the same thing. This is support in this area, and we're particularly oversold, having just come in the last 6 or 8 days from a high of 1815 to a low of 1683. So pretty expansive. The Dow, which was up about 30 odd bucks and came all the way down during the unemployment numbers, and the reaction there has now turned back up strongly. It has an implied opening of up 241. S&P, which was up or down about $3, is now up $30. And the NASDAQ, which was also up and down about $30, is now up $56. So it's still the weak sister, but nonetheless, it is acting a little better. It's interesting that the leisure and hospitality industries had the biggest gain in jobs, and the cruise lines are getting smacked again. Norwegian 3088 down 202. I've seen Royal Carib down also about $2. So that's kind of hard to figure why people would be coming back to work and these things would be moving lower. All right, everyone, that's the story. I may put out another video during the morning this morning if I buy the JO calls. Again, if you're interested in futures, please get to me. The weekend's a great time to be able to spend a little while on the phone with Dennis Marlowe, having him explain theory and how he trades. And if not, I'll be back on Monday. Have a good one. Be careful out there. This is a really treacherous market.